Hey there, guys. How's it going? How are we doing today? Things going good? Yeah, we're gonna be streaming my Zervival world. This is the snapshot, by the way, if you guys have not seen any of the videos so far. Hello, typical, nice to see you here. But yeah, this is on the Java snapshot, so we're getting the new Nether stuff. We have not gone to the Nether just yet, and I cannot promise we're gonna be going to the Nether in this particular episode. I will try if I have time. But obviously this is just basic survival, so I want to try to get done what I potentially can for a basic survival world. Hopefully that makes some amount of sense. Also, before we do go ahead and get started, I did just recently get the super chat feature, so this is completely optional, by the way, but if you have some spare change you want to help support the channel, you definitely can. Again, like I said, it's completely optional. If you guys don't want to do it, you don't have to. But I definitely would appreciate if you definitely do. But we're going to be getting started relatively soon. I do have to boot up the world. One thing I do want to mention really quick. If you guys missed the last episode, well, I will go ahead and catch you guys up really briefly. We had some pillager problems, that's for sure. We were trying to take on a pillager tower and outpost with pretty much no success, which is embarrassing, admittedly. But I did do a little bit of stuff in between episodes to try to, like, get things prepared. Originally, I was preparing things for a video, but I decided, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and stream? I mean, I've got progress done already in between then and now. Not that it really matters. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started right about now. So, I think we're actually getting started right now. So yeah, we are currently in our world, and I actually I was kind of low on wood to take out like pretty much the entire floor. It doesn't necessarily look super great, but I was kind of trapped, so I didn't have much of a choice. Cena, hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, so I did do some work between last episode and this particular stream, which if you missed the last episode, technically speaking, it was the very first episode, so yeah. Yeah, I did a little bit of work. I actually found a cave system down there. I was originally just going down there strip mining, and I heard some mobs nearby and decided to investigate. We'll take a look at that in just a few moments, but some materials already going, which is not too bad. The only things I really need are a new sword, because apparently that ended up despawning because I kept getting killed and I couldn't find it and completely lost it. What are you gonna do? I mean, really. And so the only thing that I really need right at the moment is that. And then the only piece of armor I have at the moment was boots, because I had very little iron when I started the world, and it was better than nothing. I mean, it didn't help out too much, but I figured it would do at least some amount of good. So I think this should be good, I imagine. I believe. Before I craft anything, do I have spare sticks somewhere? I do not. Fine. I also am very limited on wood because I'm kind of trapped in here with the pillagers outside, so yeah, that's fun, I suppose. Yeah, we only really need this, and then the pieces of armor that I do definitely need are, I do need pants, and I do need a helmet. I also need a chest plate as well, which I need one more piece of iron to do, but I've got plenty more smelting, so that shouldn't be an issue. By the way, are you guys enjoying your day today? I imagine you probably are. Also, yeah, I forgot, we need food. Yeah, we need food. That's definitely gonna be an issue. Actually, speaking of food, in the last video, I was complaining about how fishing was actually broken in the snapshot. We are in the new snapshot, and that has actually been fixed, so now I can actually go fishing instead of having to smack fish with my sword. That was not fun. But regardless, we're doing at least somewhat okay. I actually have no idea what time it is because I boarded everything off just in case frickin' pillagers decide to shoot me through the window. Gosh, like, it was not fun, that's for sure. Okay, it's daytime, but I'm not gonna risk it right now. Actually, perfect right now because I can go down in the cave. Actually, you know, I may just wait for all this to finish smelting before I actually head anywhere, because then at least I know when it's finished and I can pull it out. But something I do want to mention, and I haven't even shown this off just yet, and I'll do that in just a quick moment, so you guys will have to be patient here. So the cave system that I mentioned just a few moments ago, apparently one of the caves I found actually leads outside, which should be at the very least helpful. Kev, how you doing? Nice to see you here. But yeah, we're gonna let this smelt just really quickly. I mean, it's in this blast furnace, so it shouldn't take too long. I mean, we got basically 6 pieces of iron left. Yeah, shouldn't take too terribly long. So you guys enjoying today, I imagine? I mean, pretty much everyone's gonna be at home due to, like, well, self-quarantine, that kind of stuff, obviously. And if you're not, well, you're doing some really good work out there, like spending time at your job, on break, whatever. Dying to visit me, which is awesome. And plus, you're doing a good job by providing people with what's actually necessary to be open, which I do applaud you for. Not that I really know for sure, not that it matters. You know what? I just realized my desktop audio was completely muted, so you guys couldn't actually hear until just a moment ago when I unmuted it what's going on around me. Definitely pillagers out there, because I've been hearing them the entire time. Completely. I did not even notice. I was looking at my audio mixer just a moment ago, like, wait a minute. Why did I not do that? That was a complete fail on my end, that's for sure. Okay. You're done. Awesome. Not enough to make another block. Not that really matters. Drop this in here. I don't need it right now. How much coal do I have left in either of these? So none. Horror Sands, hello. Nice to see you on stream. Welcome. So let's go ahead and do this. I know it's only 1 piece of coal, but it's better than nothing as far as torches are concerned. Right, did I put up... Yes, I did put up my... lights. Actually, you know what? I don't care, because I'm hoping to be able to, first off, stop these pillagers from spawning. Which, I did some research. There are 2 options. I'll mention them in just a quick moment. And also, I need to get wood, because I desperately need that. And being in here, well, trees are not an option right now, so I'm hoping to fix that. But the 2 things I found out online to stop pillagers from spawning from around their own outpost is to either light up the entire area, which I'm limited on wood and a few other materials. I think I've got a decent amount of coal, but that's going to take more materials than I think I have. Or, and I can neither confirm nor deny if this actually works, but this is what I read, is to actually remove the pillager banners from the actual outpost. Again, I can neither confirm nor deny if that actually works. It's just what I read. But for some people, it did actually seem to work. But the only issue is, like, I don't know if it actually does legitimately work. And here I am climbing a staircase when I completely removed a lot of the blocks. Oh, it's nighttime. Am I actually able to sleep? Oh, that explains why I can't get up. Wow, that explains entirely why I can't even get up. I didn't even notice. I thought I was walking off of the edge. I was limited on material, so, you guys are gonna laugh like fine. I mean, I'm laughing at myself. Yeah, I had a feeling. I really have a feeling. Unless I take that downstairs? Is that worth the risk? I don't think so, no. I also don't know. I mean, obviously I know it's nighttime. I can't speak apparently. Obviously I know it's nighttime, but other than that, I don't know exactly what time it is. If that makes any sort of sense. Actually, you know what? I can go ahead and take my bed and place it down there, because I'm pretty sure nothing's spawning down there, because I lit up the nearby area. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. If that actually is able to make me sleep, or allow me to sleep, does it really matter how I say? I don't know. I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I don't, like, suffocate in the wall getting up. No, good. I didn't know if it was gonna spawn on the bed or next to the bed, but at least that answers that question. Not that matters. I'm hoping to set up at least some kind of base, because originally when I did this series, when I started episode 1, the plan was to make this particular base, but I rethought that. I thought instead I make my base somewhere else, maybe nearby, maybe not sure just yet, and turn this into a potential raid farm. The only issue is being able to escape with all these pillagers around me. That's the only issue that I'm really having at this current point in time. I know you guys are right nearby, I know that. Oh, and there's my previous camp right there. Where? Oh, jeez. I do not want to have what happened last time happen again, because that was not fun. Or you ended up in a Minecraft livestream, but it isn't legit kind of fun. It isn't kind of legit fun though. I am confused right now what you meant, but you're here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nexus Music. Wow, I can't speak. Alright, so where are these pillager banners actually at? Because from what I read... Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm getting out of the way. These are not fun. Okay, it's kind of legit kind of fun. Okay, not that it really matters. I think I got what you meant the first time. I just couldn't get it out properly. I have no idea where the banners are, and even if I did, like, it's gonna be dangerous to get them, that's for sure. Right, no, you're fine. It's partially my fault for misreading it and not being able to say it correctly. So you're good. So how am I gonna deal with this situation? That's the big issue here. I suppose what I could do. Actually, I don't have any tools on me. What am I even doing? I do have a stone axe, but that's not gonna be super helpful. I actually kind of need something a little bit better. Oh, wait. Not stone wood. What am I saying? Wow. I cannot think. This one's almost broken. This one is not. You know what? I'll go ahead and waste some of my iron on some iron tools. So I might be able to get some other materials a little bit faster. So what I may potentially do is just try to empty out my materials from this particular chest as best as I possibly can. And move it somewhere else. As to where I move it, I haven't fully determined just yet. Because it's obviously not a good situation out there at the moment. So, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's all I'm going to use for right now. I might as well go ahead and keep these wooden axes on me for right now so that I can use them and just simply let them break, serve their purpose. Look at this thing with this stone axe right here. What else do I want to grab for the time being? I'll take at least one block of coal and I can convert that into regular coal a little bit later. Trying to think, what else do I want to grab? Okay. You guys in the chat, do you have any suggestions on what I could potentially take with me? Because I want to try to be as safe as possible and not take too much stuff concerning, like, the pillagers outside. But I think I should be fine. Oh, wait a minute. I literally just thought. Crossbow. And obviously arrows. I mean, ranged weapon, it's better than nothing. But again, you guys have any suggestions here? I definitely do want to put my iron ingots up there because I don't want to risk losing those. I'll take these sticks just in case of... Actually, to take torches. Make torches with me. What am I saying? I don't know. Right, you know what? I think at this point... I know they're right outside the door, aren't they? I'm just going to open and close this really fast just to look. I did see them. I did definitely see them. They did not notice me open the door in that short amount of time, which is definitely good. Right, so I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to get out. And luckily, I did mention this earlier, but I don't know if you guys caught it. somewhere in this cave system, which I did actually loot quite a bit of it, somewhere in this cave system, there's actually an exit back to the surface. I just don't remember where it was. At least give me a chance to take out some mobs. M-Jack, hello, how's it going? Nice to see you here. Alright, so I don't remember where this exit back to the surface is. This is like my best bet to get out of that tower alive. Jason, nice to see you here. Jason, Family Gaming, hello. Nice to have you here. No, you cannot, because this is a Java edition world and it does not support that. And also, it's in the snapshots, but not that really matters much. I do actually, since I know you're going to ask Nest more than likely, Jack. Java does not actually support, like, friends, invites, that kind of stuff, much like Bedrock Edition does. Which is something that I feel like a lot of the Java community, coming from Bedrock, technically speaking, I know it's a weird way to put it, but we're gonna go with it, feels like should be implemented. Okay, oh, Family Gaming, you love the stream. Okay, nice to see you. Definitely. Yeah, that's not something that I personally can control, M-Jack. I do apologize. That's something Mojang does have to work on eventually. I'm glad I took my iron pickaxe with me, because I just lost that. Okay, so this is not... Actually, yeah, this is the exit I was thinking of, was it? Artnos server? Actually, yes, technically speaking, you are correct. Dane, hello. But back to Aternos, that Nexus mentioned. Technically, you are correct, yes, but this is my personal survival world. Maybe at a later date, I could do something like that with subscribers, but this being my personal subscriber world, I would rather not. Hopefully that makes some amount of sense. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my exit out. You know what? Why didn't I think of this? I should have grabbed cobblestone to make it easier to get out of here. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's too late now. I mean, I can grab cobblestone, that's for sure. That's not really the point that I was trying to make. I should grab cobblestone with me. But hey, I mean, it gives me an excuse to not only grab the cobblestone, but the other materials I'm finding along the way. I mean, that's definitely not bad, that's for sure. Probably gonna be a while before I even smelt all of it down, because I want to be, again, safe. All these frickin' pillagers around the tower that I stupidly decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take this on, see if I'm gonna survive this. Nope, that wasn't the case. Just milking a bit, of course, single player worlds means single player. Yeah, it's fine, I get it. I mean, one can always hope, especially when they're watching someone that they personally enjoy. I mean, you did just join the stream, because I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but if you did just recently, I do appreciate it, welcome. But regardless, like, yeah, I get that. I do definitely get it. That's a lot of, M-Jack, you should have seen the amount of iron that I had in the chest. I mean, I have a full set of iron armor, which I previously only had boots. And I did make an iron sword, a couple of tools, but the other stuff that I had, like... Yeah, can you also play on Prime Games again, Candy? Asks, well, see, here's the thing. Prime Games right now is exclusive to Bedrock Edition, and I'm hesitant to go to Bedrock Edition right now because there is quite a lot of bugs making gameplay pretty difficult. I want to come back as soon as the Nether update fully releases, and that's depending on, like, how much stuff is actually fixed. I realize that may be a little bit disappointing, but for me it was disappointing that the game is actually as broken as it is, but I will try once that sort of happens. Also, Arceus, I did not ignore you. I do definitely see you. I was trying to answer other people's questions, but hello. Do you remember the vanilla mask? And Jack, you'll have to remind me what you mean. Because there's a lot. I mean, definitely a lot, that's for sure. If I do that, it should be at least decent. For a moment, I thought there was a cave here, but I was literally just in here. I think it was just the lighting in this particular spot. Wow. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely a lava iron, as MJack mentioned, but this is also a... Well, it's not a very deep ravine, but it's definitely a ravine. Oh, when you first join... Oh, you mean the, thank you, Arceus, but... That was... What was it called? I'm trying to remember the name of what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to remember what the name of it was. Badoncraft? Something like that, if I'm remembering correctly. Hello there. You're not welcome here. I mean, you're definitely spawning where you're supposed to, but I definitely don't want you around. I was not planning on exploring these. I actually wanted to go to the surface. But it's also nighttime. I spent way too much time talking to you guys, which isn't a problem. And also getting materials, which has not helped my cause, trying to get other stuff and find a safe place to stay. Trying to remember, where did I come out? Because my bed's somewhere nearby. You download the island from that particular vid. Awesome. That's really awesome. I do definitely think that's a cool... And I definitely do think that the island creator will appreciate that. I mean, pretty much any downloads the island creators will appreciate. Well, hello. Actually, you know what? If I can get you in the lava. I mean, oh, never mind. That's not gonna happen. Actually, I could use some gunpowder if I know... Ooh, oh, jeez. I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming. I just had no idea how close you were. Oh, I mean, at least you didn't damage me or anything important, that's for sure. So, my bed, where... Okay, so there's my little tiny staircase. So I should... There we go. Anything to go ahead and prevent myself from dying in the middle of the night. Definitely helpful, but also... I probably should bring my bed with me, but the issue is, like, where do I put it when I bring it with me to sleep? Because, like, I'm definitely not worried about, like, skeletons, zombies, those kind of stuff. Creepers, a little bit more worrisome. The pillagers are my main issue right now. That is for sure. Pillagers are definitely my main issue as of right now, because if you guys saw the actual proper episode 1, the actual video, things did not go well, that's for sure. Alright, so, okay, I was climbing up this way. Okay, cool. I don't think I have enough cobblestone to actually get up there. Really should be using a cobblestone pick to get all this extra cobblestone, so I'm not wasting iron on stuff that really doesn't matter. I mean, cobblestone is definitely useful, that's for sure, but not what I'm getting at. So let's try to get all the way to the top, the surface. It's annoying. Also, if you guys are definitely enjoying the streaming, you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. And also, I did just get super chats recently, completely optional, but if you want to drop some spare change to help support the channel, help me make some better content, you definitely can. Again, like I said, optional, but you definitely have the option now. YouTube was kind enough to provide it. So we're a decent distance away from the Vulture Tower, which is not too bad, actually. I'm also a decent distance from my original camping spot, so... Actually, my second camping spot, I should definitely say that. I'm looking for lava because you could find diamond. I mean, I did find lava already, but it's not lava lake level. If that makes any sense. Hello, I did not mean to do that. I was so focused on trying to get my shield up because of this guy that I completely forgot that I had cobblestone in my hand. I'll take care of that as soon as I take care of you. I am definitely enjoying the setup, Jason. I want to go ahead and thank you and Septic again for providing it for me. It's definitely helped out a lot. I will say that much. I mean, better quality content is definitely awesome. You know, I'm gonna ignore this cave for right now because I want to get materials so I can make a proper base, and then I need to figure out a way to safely transfer all of my items from inside of there to wherever it is I'm gonna live, because that is not gonna be fun with all those freaking pillagers. Like, literally, look at that. That pillager captain literally just spawned in front of me. You guys saw that, I imagine. I know I saw it. Yeah, I feel like I deserve it as well, because, like, for the longest time I've been making content on my phone, and, I mean, it was decent content for sure, but nowhere near what I'm doing now. But I also make pretty good videos, at least I like to think so. Alright, so, do I actually want to live? I see a mountain over there. You work hard on your contact. Yeah, I feel like I definitely do. I'm trying to determine where I actually want to live, because I want to be a decent amount away from that pillager tower so I don't have to deal with them, but I also want someplace where I have a decent amount of space to work at. Wait a minute, I didn't see that before. I didn't actually see that before. There's a village. You know what? That's actually perfect. You know what? It's definitely temporary, that's for sure, but it's better than nothing. I will go ahead and bunk there. What am I playing on and how powerful is it? It is a cyber power PC. I can't remember the specs offhand, but it is definitely rather powerful. It's got a Radeon graphics card. Other than that, I can't answer the question because I don't remember offhand. Jason, maybe you remember? If you don't, it's perfectly fine. Actually, you know what? If my good friend TGC, who was actually in a recent, Pokefind video that I uploaded yesterday, if he was actually in the chat, I think he actually remembers the specs. Because I sent that to him and he thought it was actually really decent. I think in simplest terms, like, it's Windows 10. I think that much is, probably fairly obvious. Right, I actually did not know this was here initially, because I did an episode 0, and I was just looking at random seeds to see what I wanted to play on, and I cast a vote. You guys voted on this particular seed. I did not know this village was here. Oh, actually, you know what? Loot. Well, not great loot. You're gonna keep that. I don't care about that. No. I just made sure it was more than enough for what you need, and I do definitely appreciate that, Jason. I do want to thank you for that. A little stable? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna complain. Real Minecraft hasn't decided the 1.18 update. Usually we already will know what it is. I feel like what you mean is 1.17, technically speaking, because the Nether snapshots, which is what we're playing on right now, despite not having gone to the Nether yet, is technically speaking what we're getting. And also, like, I don't think I showed this. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not gonna complain that you got it wrong. Like, we're thinking way ahead. Also, like, yeah, we have this now. This is the smithing table, which for the longest time we had not had any stuff to do with yet. But we can't actually do anything with this just yet because we don't have Nether, right? We haven't actually gone to the Nether. Cosmin1, hello, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Definitely do. I would have sworn I saw a pillager for some reason. Like, I am, like, way too paranoid, apparently. I guess the tower has something to do with it. Who knows? And there we go. I am basically out of food. I was kind of limited when I was inside that pillager tower, so like, a bit annoying, but I'm not too upset. Like, that's what ended up happening. Caving exploring, basically that's what I'm doing. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Gold. No, that's actually perfect because that means I have a little bit of a head start to start doing stuff in the Nether with piglins. I mean, the nuggets definitely don't get bartering happening, but it's a start, that's for sure. So you need to start a new series. I was kind of thinking that, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that partly because up until just recently, my internet has been completely problematic. Let's go with that. And luckily things have died down recently, which I do think is obviously good. I can start not only streaming, but playing with friends. So it's definitely an option now. I mean, it was an option before, it was just kind of like iffy. Ooh, okay, you know what? Awesome, I'm finding this food now. Do I want to take... Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna move my stuff into this village as best as I possibly can. Because at least it's a temporary place to live. And it's better than that pillager tower. Yes, actually, Cosmic, I am on 1.16 snapshots. Yes, that is actually correct. And I'm actually playing on the latest snapshots. I think it's... Oh, well, hello. I'm gonna finish that thought in a moment. I did not even know you were even there. Jeez. But yeah, I am playing on the snapshots. The latest snapshots, technically speaking, 20W19A. How on earth did you even spawn? I mean, probably from nighttime. I mean, I'll give you that, but, not right now. Not right now, because it's still very early on. I don't have the proper gear to do it. I will do it eventually, because I want to. That's for sure, but it's too early to do that. And plus, all these poor villagers, I don't like have any proper defense against them either. Right, so I feel like I definitely need to get some... Actually, why didn't I think of this? I can just loot these chests and take stuff. Hello. Bookshelves right away. Too bad I don't actually have Silk Touch, or I could just get those, like, as themselves, but definitely not something I can do at the moment. Also, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I actually have... Actually, I'm going to show this off really briefly. I've got vanilla tweaks turned on. I don't think this is actually working because I don't have Optifine turned on right now. So why is this even act? I'm going to turn that off because actually, hold on. I'll just leave it on because I don't think it actually works. Yeah, I've got customized bookshelves about. They're completely random. You know, I'll go ahead and, I'll take these. I'll waste what's left of my wooden axe on them, so I'm not wasting iron. I can't turn shaders on without Optifine, and Optifine is not made for the snapshots just yet. In nighttime. Okay, Optifine. Okay, how do I explain this in the most simplest of terms? Because not everyone fully understands Optifine. It's a version of Minecraft that you install onto your launcher that it imitates whatever version of Minecraft you're playing, which unfortunately not available for these snapshots right now. But basically, it's supposed to make things run a little bit smoother. There are some other additional options, like for example, there is a zoom feature. If you ever watched like some of the bigger Minecraft YouTubers, you may have seen like when they're playing, they can zoom in, and that's not editing. That is not editing. That's built directly into the game. You hold down a key, it zooms you in, and you can get a better shot of certain things. There are definitely other things that Optifine does. Shaders being allowed is one of those. But that's one of them. Also, if you've ever gone onto a server and you've seen a cape that has... I think it's either OF or OP. I can't remember which. Those capes are given by Optifine. It's not just green. There are plenty of other YouTubers that have that, especially on Hermitcraft. But yes, you are technically correct. Actually, I don't know if I want to... I know I said I want to bunk at the village. I do remember saying that, but at the same time, I feel like... maybe I should try to keep these villagers as safe as possible by staying away from their village and bunking somewhere else so that just in case the pillagers. I mean, yeah, shaders are way cool. I mean, personally, I'm not a huge fan of shaders. I mean, technically speaking, the shaders that you did notice earlier are night vision shaders, but all that really does is make it easier to see in the dark. But I have no idea why I even have them turned on right now because they don't work in the snapshots. There's no shaders in the snapshot. Could I ask your time zone? US Central. So right now it is 1:35 p.m. At least for me. Alright. At least getting some amount of wood is going to be helpful. It's better than ripping up the floors as my only alternative. And being in that pillager tower trapped with nowhere really anywhere to go definitely sucked. I have to basically salvage anything that I possibly can when I don't really want to have to. Wait, hold on. Did your ping just went wee? Did you get like serious amounts of lag or something? I mean, that definitely sucks, that's for sure, if that happened. But also, I have not noticed, like, any drop frames, like, even recently. I've been looking back and forth every so often. I have not noticed any drop frames. So it might just be your internet. Very possibly. Who knows? I really don't. I mean, everyone's internet is different, that's for sure. Okay, so I just noticed a chat. How did YouTube block that? Why on earth did YouTube actually end up blocking that comment from Family Gaming? Why did YouTube do that? Let me go ahead and take a look at like some of my stats for the stream. Let's see how things are going. Yeah, Walmart internet arc is wow. Well, that's definitely annoying, that's for sure. By the way, how are you guys doing today? So, just because I'm curious, because, like, things are definitely slow for me right now. I mean, obviously I'm streaming, but at the same time, like, I can't even think, apparently. My stats every so often, because I only have one monitor at the moment. I need to, I actually need to go ahead and get an adapter for my second monitor. Yeah, the chat, okay, yeah, Nexus, yeah, the chat definitely has a bit of delay. That's for sure. But I don't know what to do about, honestly. Like, seriously, I really don't. Because, like, I imagine that's probably YouTube's end, like, not mine. Other than that, I really don't know what to say. But yeah. There goes that wooden axe, I'm not surprised. I'm trying to determine whether I want to just, like, loot all their chests, break them down, so I have some chests to get me started. But not everything in these chests I actually need. That's the only issue right now. You know what? I'm gonna leave your cartography table there. Actually, oh, that ain't good. That is not a good book. You know what? I may come back to you later if I can make a farm, and I may be able to reset your trades from there. Provided, like, zombies or pillagers or something don't, like, take you out. Hello. Hello. I will gladly... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll do what I literally just mentioned a few moments ago. There's my axe. I was wondering. I'll go and loot what I can of these chests. I mean, I don't need absolutely everything in these chests. I mean, there are certain things that are pretty much useless, that's for sure. Like the leather armor I saw earlier, don't need it. But I'm going to take it just so that I can take the chest with me. I may figure out something to do with those chests later, but I don't know what just yet. Is this... No, there's no chest in here. Fine. I can never remember, like, which one I've actually been in before and which one I haven't. There are definitely ways I could, like, put indicators, that's for sure. Got almost a stack of logs. That's not bad. Ooh. Hey. Actually, I'm just thinking to a previous comment mentioned earlier. Someone said, I can't remember who it was, maybe it was, I actually don't remember who it was, but they suggested. Yeah, I don't need this, but I'll take it just so I have a spare chest. Did I just hear a skeleton die? No, I'm hearing something in water. What? It's probably the farmer that I keep hearing. Unless... No, you're not farmer. What am I hearing then? I mean, you're probably falling into the water. That's probably what I'm hearing. Ooh, hello. Ooh, actually. Oh, that's not bad. Right, I have no idea which of these I've looted and which ones that I haven't without actually going inside, but at the same time, I think we're doing somewhat decent. Actually, what time is it right now? Okay, so it is going to be turning nighttime before too long, which is not terrible, but also not super great. Because, like, nighttime, obviously things are going to spawn, but not terrible because, like, means to give me a chance to reset my spawn so I can start things fresh tomorrow. Also, at the same time, not a lot of time to do much of anything. Get in here? Yes, there is. Right, so... You guys are actually still watching. I haven't seen, like... interaction. Not that... Whoa. That could have been bad. That for sure could have been bad. Wow. I got plenty of wood now. I think it's safe for me to start using this birch from the floor of the pillager tower. So let's see. I can't actually sleep just yet. It's way too early. I definitely do want to set my spawn. Okay, I could not remember if there was anything actually in there. What's the stream actually doing again? Going quality. Again, I apologize that I'm doing this way a bit too often, but at the same time, like, only one modder at the moment, so... Alright. How do I want to spunk for the night? Does it matter? No, I don't think so. I know I just want running around looking at going to house, but... Can I... No, nope, not yet. Fine. By the way, if you guys are, of course, enjoying the stream and you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a like and a sub. I definitely would appreciate every single bit, would definitely count. And having you guys here watching the channel, I would like that. I mean, every YouTuber definitely does. You know, I'm gonna shut up on the matter. I'm gonna make things way too cringy. I'm gonna take a look around. Just in case. Okay, so there's the Pillager Tower. That's good because that means I know where to go once I want to get my stuff back. Here's a good question. Is it worth leaving at least some amount of stuff inside of there just because of how problematic it's going to be in there? Would it be worth it? I mean, there's definitely valuable stuff in there that I don't want to lose. But at the same time, like, is it worth taking that huge risk? I actually want to go... Ooh! Dark Oak Forest. You know what? That's perfect because that's actually my favorite wood type, believe it or not. Also, ocean. Right here. That's actually not bad. Ooh, actually. Just had an idea. And this is just me throwing things out there. I don't know if I'm going to do it just yet, but this is just me throwing things out there. Maybe build like a pirate ship out in the middle of the water as a place to live. The only thing that I would really have an issue with are drowns. I wouldn't have to deal with pillagers. I would have to get on land if I wanted to get certain resources. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but it's like that would take a lot of work. It would be a lot more difficult than just simply building a basic house on land, but at the same time, like, yeah, you were absolutely right. It would be cool. I don't know. I have to think about that. That's really my only issue, because I did that on a Java realm that I'm already a part of with some friends, which sadly we're going to reset the realm once another update comes out, which is going to be annoying, but it's actually because the creator of the realm, the owner, does not particularly like respawn, which is a bit annoying. It's a survival island, which I'm giving up on that, like, annoying, but it's their realm. I did do that, and it did go fairly well, but drowns were definitely an issue. Yeah, actually, that would be fairly decent to do. It would be awesome. I will say that much. That's why I'm debating on whether or not it's actually a good idea. It's because just like the amount of work that would have to go into... Actually, you know what? Here's an idea. Here is a legit idea. What if I save building that for streams, and then I just like live off of land in a basic build until I get finished, and then I can move everything in there? Would that be something I could do? Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Because, like, I don't know how often... Actually, I might just stream at least once a week and do a video once a week so I can get progress done on both the world as well as that pirate ship. And then once that pirate ship's done during streams, I could think of something else to do. That's definitely an option. What do you guys think? Think that's a good idea? Yeah, I think I might actually do that, but I'm not gonna do building this stream because, like, I want to spend, like, a majority of one particular stream, like, pretty much the entire thing, if possible, doing that. Now, I want to spend this stream getting materials and getting my stuff out of that frickin' Pillager Tower. Also, I did not think this through. I did not grab a bed from one of the villages. Be a bit of a bummer. Actually, you know what? This might give me a chance to actually get some sheep for food. That's what I did initially, because I didn't really have a lot of other choice. I mean, I did just start the world when that happened. You know what? I will definitely do that. But for right now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some extremely basic things going. Get ourselves a crafting table so we can get things going. And I think I'll just build a basic wooden hut. Nothing too terribly special for the time being. But that'll be okay because things will change later on. Why am I going to my crafting table now? I mean, I know I just set it up, but I want to get... Actually, you know what? That's actually perfect because I should probably make some slabs. And potentially a door. Get things started right away. Also, why did I not think of this? Yes, I do have cobblestone. What am I even doing? I have no idea. I will be completely honest. Okay. Go ahead and clear out the area as best as I possibly can. And from there, we can get started with a very, very basic base. As I said, we're going to get things a little bit better prepared for living, or suitable for living, I guess I should say. Later on, that's for sure, but this is going to be better than nothing. I have my set only on my left here, and when you blow in the mic, the base... Oh. I didn't actually blow in the mic intentionally, if I did, because I didn't even know I did. But I do apologize, that definitely sucks. I know what that's like. I will say that much. I know what that's like. That definitely sucks. Oh, man, I feel for you, man. I definitely feel for you. That's not a pleasant experience. I think I'll just do, like, basic 5x5 for the floor. Just to start things off. I mean, this is not going to be a lot to work with. But as I keep saying over and over, it's better than nothing. It's absolutely better than... In fact, it's even better than my previous living conditions. Having to deal with those every so often. I'm not gonna get killed like every 2 seconds of being outside. Well, that's an exaggeration, admittedly, but it definitely felt that way, that's for sure. Actually, you know what? Maybe if I'm lucky I can find some lava. I'm definitely near water right now, but maybe I can find some lava. I can use the old school trick of just using water and lava buckets to be able to go to the nether, because I actually have not done that yet, and we're in the nether snapshots. How did I not think of that just yet? You know what? Fine. Like, I mean, regardless, like, that was definitely unpleasant, because I've been through that. I can guarantee that. But yeah, like, wow, you... Yeah, I apologize, but at the same time, I know what that's... Wow, okay. Okay, so, you know what? I think I'll just place the door there. Definitely don't have a lot of planks left over, but we got plenty of wood, and we have easy access to wood nearby. You didn't hear it? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I don't know what else to actually say about that, honestly. Other than the fact, like, I know what that's like, and it definitely sucks. This should be fairly decent for the time. Actually, why do I bother making this look nice by adding logs when I can use these logs for other materials? Like, yeah, it adds more detail, but at the same time, why do I waste perfectly good logs for materials I can use later on when I'm only going to be living in here temporarily? You're not wrong, Nexus. You're definitely not wrong. You are definitely not wrong on that front, but... Like, this is only gonna be temporary again, like I said, but at the same time, like, any amount of wood I can get. Actually, why did I not think of this? I am literally, like, shaking my head. What am I even doing? I have no idea. That's perfect. 2 pieces of bone meal. I mean, well, that wasn't my initial, plan. But I guess, basically, yeah, it's true. Okay. I really need to get back to the village so I can not only sleep, but grab a bed, because for whatever reason I did not do that. Also, I don't need these. It's definitely gonna spawn at least 1, maybe 2. Like, that was not my initial intent for making this live stream to do tree chopping, but at the same time, I need materials. And I want to move out of that pillager tower so I don't have to deal with them every year. So I know I'm complaining about those a lot, admittedly, but at the same time, if you missed my last episode, you get why. You get why. It was a full-on, like, 15-minute video that I had to cut down from, like, 45 minutes. But I think that the video turned out fairly decent, that's for sure. And I've seen quite a few comments that definitely actually agree with me on that. Also, we are now reaching the 1 hour mark, which is definitely awesome. Like, you guys have been here that long, I do appreciate that. I heard you. Actually, you know what? I could use some string right now so I can do some fishing. Now, the fishing is actually fixed in the current snapshot, because previously, in the last snapshot, you could throw your bobber into the water all you wanted, and you could get the bubbles coming to you, but nothing would happen. You could not catch anything. That, thankfully, has been fixed. And anyone that knows anything about me knows that fishing is one of my favorite things to do for a number of different reasons. First off, food. I realize there are better sources of food, but if you're someone like me that does a ton of fishing, like, it's perfectly fine. It's a perfect source of food. And also the amount of stuff that you can get. Natural fishing is the best. Hold on, yeah, natural fishing is definitely the best. Now, I was wondering what you were, referencing, but I literally just figured that, actually, you know what? Let's try to take you on. I avoided, well, maybe not necessarily you, but at least one of you last time. Gotcha. Well, at least I redeemed myself from last time where I just, like, not only completely avoided you, but at this, on another note, hello. I think this is the same ravine. Maybe it isn't, actually. I honestly cannot tell. I legitimately can't tell if that's the same ravine or not that I was in. But at the same time, like, the ravine I was in was pretty shallow. That one seems a little deeper than the one I was originally in. And the only reason why I want to find the original ravine that I found is because that's how I was able to escape the pillager tower. Because apparently there was a cave system that I encountered that actually allowed me to leave. So I'm getting closer to where I think I was. I think when you came out of the original ravine, you found the village in a... Yes, I definitely did, but I don't think that's the right ravine because I didn't see the cobblestone stairs that I made. That's why I don't think that was the original ravine. Maybe what I have to do is try to find my way into the actual tower, since thankfully I have a door, so it's a little bit easier than breaking down a couple of blocks like I did in the previous videos a couple of times. But at the same time, like, I have to be fast. Like, that was definitely, like, a not fun experience, that's for sure. Because, like, getting killed, like, way too often, like, it sucks. Like, it definitely sucks, that's for sure. So I may have to do that so I can figure out where that cave entrance was so I can, like, put some sort of marker down. Not what I was trying to do. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some advice from Nexus and just go ahead and put the logs here just to make it actually look good. But at the same time, like I said, this is not gonna be permanent. But at least, like I said before, it's gonna be better than nothing. And then I may just dedicate some later streams specifically for building that pirate ship. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. If I can find a lava pool, what I could potentially do is go to the Nether, look for a warped forest, and use some of the warped planks for the ship, because then, and I found this out from Green actually, then I could make it look like an actual ghost ship. And I gotta say, from watching Green's video from that looked incredibly awesome. And I think I'm gonna do that. So, I actually do need to go to the Nether to get some materials for that. Like, that would be definitely awesome. And I do actually happen to have a pirate skin already, so I guess in a sense I'm already prepared? In a sense? Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking. That's why I think that's a smart idea. Actually, hold on. What if? Okay. So, what if I were to, like, pause the game, quit, and then come back with my skin changed? Because unfortunately, Java does not let you change your skin in-game. I do want to, at the very least, get, like, a safe spawn point set up before I do that, though. So, I may actually do that. Oh, great. Not want the plank to go up there. Have you not learned anything from Green? No boxes? I have let me say this. I'm gonna say this one more time. This is temporary. I don't care. I probably should care, but this is temporary. Like I said. Do you really expect someone to make a temporary base that looks like something super fancy and go like... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Arceus. Like, I get what you're saying, don't get me wrong, I get exactly what you're saying, but... Wow, okay. That's it, that's the whole point. No, you know what? I'm thinking maybe I could put this, like, right next to the door so that if I need to leave for whatever reason, I can. Yeah, again, going back to what you're saying, Arceus, yeah. I have learned a lot from Green, that's for sure. But if it's temporary, why bother? I mean, yeah, for sure, like, Green has definitely done, like, some incredible build for temporary bases, like, the fortress compressed to one... I don't remember what you're talking about, but if we're looking at, like, the current, the very current season of Hermitcraft... Yeah, that's perfectly fine, but if you're looking at the current season of Hermitcraft, he built, like, this... Well, I wouldn't necessarily say massive hobbit hole, but it was a pretty decent-sized one, and then that was his temporary base. So, yeah, definitely Green has done some things like that for sure. But, like, he went to this extreme, like, but it's Green, to be fair. Right, so Spawn is definitely said, yeah, Mumbo and Green, that was their star base, not temporary. Yeah, like, you're right. You're definitely right. I'm not gonna say you are, in any sense of the case, wrong. Because then, in that respect, I'd be wrong. Wow. Go figure that one out. I have no clue what I'm saying, apparently. But regardless, like, yeah. It should be fine for the time being. I'm gonna empty out what I can in my inventory. I understand. I'm gonna empty out what I can in my inventory. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the pirate skin that I actually ended up mentioning, because unfortunately Minecraft, the Java edition, requires you to exit the game to change that, which is very annoying. I completely understand that, but at the same time, like, I feel like you guys are probably going to end up liking this skin. I believe so. Minecraft, load, please. Load. Thank you. School's about to be out for me. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Definitely awesome for sure. Okay. We are back. I think. Hopefully. Go ahead and go back into the world. And I will take off my armor temporarily so you guys can see this skin. So, go ahead and do this, and we'll get a better look at this as best as I possibly can. Actually, let me take off my shield so you can see the other arm. Not that really makes much of a difference. Yeah, there we go. There's my pirate skin for you guys. There you go. But yeah, I had a feeling people would like. I mean, personally, I thought it was pretty cool. You know what? I don't want to like gross you guys out, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Let's take the head off. But yeah, that's why I put on the eye patch. Yeah. No, not that one. Customization, wow. But yeah. But yeah, that's why I put on the eye patch, because I thought there was like a little bit of a nice detail. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, I definitely think that if we go to the Nether... Oh, I would have just sworn I thought it was nighttime. I was looking at the dark. Oh, how is that nighttime? I have no clue. But yeah, so... Yeah, we can definitely get things going with a pirate ship using the warped stuff, but I still need to go to the Nether, and that's gonna be... Well, I would say it is gonna be an issue, which technically speaking it is, but my first priority is getting my stuff back from the Pillager Tower. I would rather focus on that and actually have everything that I originally had before I even think about trying to get to the Nether, because obviously I feel like I am at least somewhat decently geared for it. But if I can have absolutely everything that I've collected so far, I feel like that's going to be a lot better. Oh, it's also turning nighttime once again. That is not good. Actually, no, this is perfectly fine because I still have a bed in the cave system underneath. Why did I put my food back in the chest? I have no clue. No pillagers yet, but that doesn't mean anything right now. Thank you, chicken, but I can't eat that. That's not helpful. I could take you out if I really want to, but I'm not... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Alright. So at least we're here now. Actually, how much stuff... Okay, you know what? I think I might be able to take a majority of this stuff with me already. I do have my camp a little bit over there. So I don't know how easily I'll be able to grab that stuff. Wait, why am I bringing the planks with me? I don't need them. I've got a wood source now. What music genre you rank? Don't worry. A self-advert, just curious. Well, I do tend to listen to, and this is gonna be completely random, but this is something that I do personally enjoy. I like some old school, like, retro music. So think of like SNES, Sega Genesis. Genesis is actually what I end up growing up playing. But not only that, but I've listened to some really decent remixes of songs from that generation. So, like, I know it's a weird genre, but at the same time, like, it's a really cool, style. I realize it's not for everyone. I get that, but at the same time, like, for some people, it's really cool. I'm debating, actually no, I'm not going to eat these carrots. I was debating on it, but I want to potentially start a farm. You know, I was debating, do I want to leave the bed there? Do I want to leave the bed there and have someplace to go later on just in case? Yeah, start a farm for food. That was actually what I was thinking about, Arceus. That's actually what I was thinking about doing. Now I gotta find my way back out. Okay, so I do at least have some cobblestone. Ooh, iron. I'll take it since I'm here. I'm not gonna complain that I found it. I have plenty back home, and I've got quite a bit in my inventory. That doesn't mean I don't need it. I have nothing to make any torches. Great. Here's me, not thinking ahead. Where do I even go? I mean, I got lost the first time I was trying to get out of here. This way? It is this way. Okay, cool. Where? There's my staircase. There we go. You know how it's like to like weird music? I mean, I don't necessarily think it's weird music because there are a lot of people that like it. It's just like, I didn't know, like, if that's an answer you were expecting. Oh, this ravine is actually a little bit deeper than I initially thought. Not that it really matters all that much. But what I'm gonna do this. I don't have anything to light it up at the moment. I can do that later, potentially, hopefully, who knows. At least this is going to allow me to hopefully better find where that is, but now I need to find where my base was. Actually, hold on. I am out of food. I was thinking about grabbing... I can't even sprint. I have an idea. Music isn't good these days. Honest, it's just cursing and other bad stuff. It depends on what you listen to. Like, for sure if you like listening to, like, for example, rap. I'm not gonna hate on rap because I know a lot of people like it, and that's perfectly fine. But a lot of rap that I've heard about recently basically has that happening. Again, I'm not saying that rap is definitely bad. In fact, like, there are certain pieces of rap that is actually somewhat decent. But, like, that's what I typically tend to hear about when it comes to rap, is that there's a lot of swearing in it. But even then, it's not just rap. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind. To be honest, I expect you to say you listen to everything, but with weird, I mean, except for one person. I'm like the only one in your entire friend circle that likes dubstep. Dubstep's definitely not bad. I'm going back to, like, the retro music remix. I've heard quite a bit of, like, retro music remix dubsteps as well. Like, I think I remember hearing some, like, the original Tetris music, remix, like the that one. Like, I've heard dubsteps of that, and it's really insane. The Type A music. And it was like, what is like the one that I remember like the absolute most? That I think is like partially dubstep, but not necessarily completely. Yeah, I have a feeling you guys were gonna come after me. My inventory's full. I will come back later for the chest. Are you talking about the Tetris dubstep I just mentioned? Actually, one of the remixes, actually, I don't even know if this is necessarily dubstep or not, but this is one that really sticks out to me a lot. It is called Tetris 98% Expert or something along those lines. It's definitely 98% Expert something. And that is like an incredible remix. Are they still following me? I can't tell. I can't tell, but honestly, I don't care. I don't want you guys near me, that's for sure. If you guys ever get a chance, listen to that remix I just mentioned, Tetris 98% here, Expert. Tetris Hero 98% Expert. Something along those lines. I can't remember the exact name off the top of my head, but it's a really good remix, I will say that much. But also at the same time, I don't know if it's like proper dubstep or not. Does it actually like really matter if it's a good remix? I don't think it does. Got some extra chests. I did not mean to press chat button. No one's here with me to talk to. Other than like in the stream chat. I mean, you guys are definitely awesome for being here, but in the world, like, I have no one to talk to. Wow. I had no idea what I'm saying. I'll shut up on the matter. So, there we go. We've got that going for us, which is cool. I have another chest. I couldn't pick anything up in there because my inventory was definitely full, which is obviously a little bit problematic. I need food first and foremost in my inventory, that's for sure. And I think I should probably just go ahead and get the iron going. What time is it actually? Pretty much noon. Fine. I mean, if it's... I mean, yeah, it's definitely awesome. It's definitely awesome, I agree with that, but... Which one were we actually thinking of? Now you mention, I'm actually curious now, unless... If you're actually able to find it, that is, because if you can't remember, like, you're in the same boat as me, like, sometimes I can't remember some of the tracks I've listened to, but I definitely recognize the tunes. Actually, well, we're kind of like on a general subject. And this is going to be completely stupid to mention, because, like, this is, like, one of the absolute most memey things, for sure. And probably dumb as well. I'm going to get that out of the way off the bat. Pepsi Man of all things. I know this is just completely random, but there's actually a really awesome metal remix of the Pepsi Man theme by, Ga Metal is what their channel is technically called. I've heard some pretty interesting remixes from them. And one of them, out of all things, this is completely random, the final boss music from Plants vs. Zombies, which is actually called Brainiac Maniac. I actually used to be a huge fan of that game back when it originally came out. There was really nothing in... No, there actually is some stuff in that chat. Yeah, if you send me the link, you'll get it blocked, because that's, because that's YouTube. Actually, you know what? I will do you a favor. Send me a link. If the chat blocks it, I will unblock it for you. I will take time out to unblock it so people can go ahead and listen to you, but YouTube will block it automatically. I will do you a favor so that other people can check it out. I mean, as the content creator, if I were to post one of those links in the chat, like, I'm the one streaming, it's not gonna block me. You, on the other hand, it definitely will, but like I said, I will definitely do you a favor. Send me the link if YouTube blocks it. I will unblock it for you. I will do you that. I think I've got pretty much everything out of there. And also from the basic camp that I started off in. Not too bad. This is definitely going... I'm not sure about that. It's not gonna I am not going to play it on stream. I will just let you link it. I don't think that sort of comment will get copyright, but regardless, I think you actually do have a good point. Ooh, Arceus. Ooh. Actually, hold on. What if, and this is me just thinking out loud, what if you would, like, somehow combine, like, the grinding area, not necessarily put it so you take them out in the same spot, but, like, you have the same room, so you only have one place to go to for everything. Just as a thought. Actually, hold on. Unless it's up in the air. Because one of the other realms that I'm on, that's kind of what they did. They put everything up in the air, so that spawn rate is a little bit easier. Okay, fine, but that's actually not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, like, you could make the raid farm and the creeper farm funnel into the exact same room, so that you only have to go to one room to gather every single piece of loot and whatever XP. That's what I was trying to get at. But regardless, it's fairly decent today. I'm not getting into stream off right now, but I definitely believe we did fairly decent. It's nighttime. It is nighttime. Here we go. But if you want to make a sky-based Arceus, like, perfectly fine. But I was just throwing that out there as a potential idea for you. Like, that would definitely be awesome. And also, when you're getting XP, like, throw out and have the enchanting area in the same area as well. So, like, you get your 30 levels, you, like, maybe to the next room over, enter through a door, get things enchanted. Like, I've done that plenty of times. Wait, so... Yeah, it's definitely smart, that's for sure. Like, a lot of people definitely do it. Right, there we go, awesome. Okay, hold on. Why did I not think of this? Hold on, where is... Oh, I have 3 other blocks of iron, so it's not like I'm gonna be low on anything. Why don't I do this? That way, get that taken care of. Thing is, I have to make sure my Ravagers aren't too close. I will have to test that lull, but I will have to think about it. I think I've seen some designs where you can make it so that, like, the Ravagers, they can't, like, do any significant amount of damage. I can't quite remember how, but what I do remember is that you need a hole larger than just 1 by 1. That much is for sure, because obviously they're larger than that. But other than that, like, yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea, that's for sure. I think, if I remember this correctly, I could be wrong, but I think if I remember correctly, what the people that I've seen this do what I think they did is they put a villager in, like, the center above the hole to kind of attract the pillagers, but they obviously have to protect it because obviously it wouldn't help. And then they have like a divot with water streams leading into that hole so that they don't have much of a choice once they fall in. And, okay, right, I know exactly what I'm doing. Wait, no, that's... Oh, wait, yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing, right. Okay, so what I'm trying to do... Okay, I do have at least some fuel left, awesome. Because... what I want to do is... I want to give myself a grindstone as well, and I definitely do need... slabs for that. I think... that is actually... hold on, wait, why am I taking 4 planks when I only need 2 and I already have sticks? I'm pretty sure it's like this. Yeah, I thought so. Zero, when another update comes out, I'm going to make a realm, nothing special. Just a bedrock survivor. I was wondering if you want to join. You don't have to, you're a busy person, so up to you. I may join, but I don't know how often I would, because you are technically right. I do try to, like, make content for you guys to watch and enjoy. That is obviously true. I may actually join. Actually, speaking of, I actually recently contacted YouTube higher up, and I asked them about, like, channel memberships. I didn't want to mention anything about this until it was actually confirmed that I have them. I might as well go ahead and mention this right now. I contacted them about that. Not available on the channel just yet, but I did get confirmation they are going to look at it, and the email that I got, they're gonna have it like properly reviewed and have a decision within the next 14 days. I have things ready to go. I have the membership badges ready for when I get accepted to enable them. So things are halfway ready, in a sense. But yeah, so now that you mention it, Arceus, the reason why I bring that up is because I'm thinking about potentially opening up a subscriber realm and maybe even a member realm as well. When you get to the store, you're going to get so many gift cards. Yeah, unfortunately, the realm may have to wait because like YouTube backend getting like the AdSense, all that sort of stuff, delivered to you. That's gonna take some time, so that may take some time before that ends up happening for me to give it to you guys. But at the same time, like, I definitely want to consider it. Is that something you? That's something you guys would actually be interested in. Actually, what am I trying to do? I have no idea. I'm like distracted talking to you guys. Actually, I think I know what I'm trying to do. Can you use a visa to make a realm? I do not own any credit cards yet, but I believe you can. Because I think you have to set up your credit card payment to link up with Mojang, Microsoft, something along those lines, the marketplace. I don't know the full details, but I think you can. I definitely believe you can. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to... Here, I have a spare piece of coal. There we go. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to set up a campfire right next to the water. So that also, guys, like, you see this here, right? Like, it's darkened. I don't know if this is because of the snapshot or because of my resource packs, but it's definitely weird. Maybe it's a combination of both because the resource pack wasn't specifically made for the snapshots. Either way, that's definitely odd. Actually, I could make 2 of these. If I had more logs, I could make 2 of these. That way I could have, first off, a little bit of a beacon for this temporary build. And second off, a place to cook some fish for food. Definitely not a bad idea. No, I'm gonna go ahead and place that there. I will eventually have to get some hay bales. There are hay bales over there now I'm thinking about it. Hay bales over on that side. Now I'm actually thinking about it. You know what? I have an idea. I'm just going to use cobblestone for this, so I'm not going to really waste a lot of materials. I can do this because Mojang did update so that hoes are actually a lot more useful to get certain blocks, and I know hay bales are one of those blocks. So, let me go grab some of those hay bales. I can definitely use those for certain things. It'll be awesome. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, I think if I go underwater, I can swim and make things go a little bit faster. I mean, it does leave my hunger a little bit, but pretty much anything does that. Obviously not standing still. Alright. I also could probably make do with an actual farm as well. Because I did mention that earlier. Some of you guys mentioned that to me as well. Especially with those carrots, because I was originally thinking about eating them because I was pretty much out of food at that current point in time. So you know what, once we get closer to like the 2-hour mark, which is where I'm more than likely going to end off this stream, I may go to my other personal survival world that I've been doing just to kind of like prepare myself for this particular series and see what you guys think of what I'm doing so far. I mean, there are definitely things that I need to do. Oh my gosh, this is like near instant. I mean, it's not 100% instant, but it's pretty close. I love this change that Mojang made, that's for sure. Actually, I'm wondering if either like diamond or even netherite is going to be insta break without like anything else. Like without efficiency, without even like haste. I wonder if they're gonna be insta break with that. Oh, well, hello, pig. Pigs, I should say. Oh, wait a minute. These are your these are the villagers' animal pens. How did I not think about that? I have no clue. Oh, I need to eat, that's for sure. Actually, you know what? I could use this village to be able to, take these villagers from their homes eventually to make myself a trading hall. Would definitely be good because it's a very easy source of villagers. Kithan, hello, how are you doing? Sorry, I did see your comment just as it came in. I was, I have a drink next to me like I tend to try to do. Not that it really matters all that much. I'm doing fantastic today, that's for sure. This is actually my first stream after quite some time because my internet has been like dumb because like the whole quarantine, everyone's at home, internet servers don't know what to do about, and I think things have calmed down. Okay, so you're awake a lot of the time, and now you need to sleep. Join your Discord sub. Might be back next stream. Okay, awesome. That is nice to know. I'll see you later, Nexus. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, I'm thinking about just leaving this bell here so that, like, if I do a raid at some point, then I can not only get the villagers back in their houses super quickly, I should be able to get to see where pillagers actually are located. Which is something that, like, I have practically no experience with so far because originally when I was doing raids, I was playing Bedrock Edition, and they don't have that feature. They don't have the, like, lighting up of mods because of, like, oh, spectral arrows, or oh, you've ring the bell, or oh, like, you're playing an adventure map and the creator decided to do that with commands. Like, we don't have that there. In fact, I don't even know if villagers actually, like, hear the bell in Bedrock Edition and go like, oh, the bell's wrong, we need to go home. I don't know if that's a thing. I really don't. Also, by the way, Kithan, since you're here, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but the plan for this world, they do go home in Bedrock. Okay, that's at least a step in the right direction. I will give you that. That's a step in the right direction, but yeah. The, like, pillagers don't light up. That's for sure. But going back to what I was originally said, because Arceus, you just, not Arceus, Kithan, oh my gosh, I cannot think of it, I apologize. But yeah, Kithan, so you're just basically joining the stream. So first off, I'm actually playing in the snapshots, so we do have access to the new Nether stuff. But we have not been to the Nether just yet, and what my plan is that there's an ocean right there. And I went ahead and made myself, I'm going to put this on just a quick moment because I don't feel like I'm super safe. Got pirate skin, and I am going to build myself a pirate ship out in the water, but I want to use the warped wood for it because it'll look a lot like a ghost ship. And I actually got that idea from Grian back when the snapshots were first coming out. He showed it off, and it looked absolutely insane. It was a very basic example, admittedly, but like, he was just showing examples of what builders could do, and it looked awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, and I'm gonna try to get to the Nether when I feel like I'm properly geared up, and try to find a warp forest, get some warped wood, build a ghost ship. You know what? When the stream is done, look up Green Nether updates, and I can't remember which video it is, which I can't offhand, but I think it's like Nether Snapshot builds or something along those lines. It's gonna be much later in the video, that's for sure, but you'll eventually see it. Yeah, yeah, it definitely sounds like it's gonna be awesome, like, especially because I'm the one not mentioning it, but I still have to plan things out for that. Like, that's gonna be the hardest part. Like, on a completely different realm that I'm on, I just kind of winged it. I didn't really have any plan. I just outright winged. Excuse me. I just outright winged it, and it looked fairly decent. So I feel like maybe I should, at least this time, plan it out a little bit better, and not just like build it like off the top of my head. Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna get some more logs so I can make a campfire right by the water. You know, I've got trees right nearby, so it's not a problem. You know, I mentioned this, you got this here, little plans always change for you, go for what you're feeling, but yeah, I definitely agree. I 100% agree. But yeah, like, actually, I've said, like, multiple times in my past, dark oak wood, my favorite type of wood. It's like, it's got a really nice texture, but I feel like that the warp stuff actually looks really cool, because blue is like my color. You guys probably know that about me. It's one of the colors, it's the color that I tend to use most often when it comes to my channel. It's perfect. I mean, it's not a perfect shade of blue. It's like, I think it's like teal or something along those lines. Aquamarine, I don't know. It's perfect. I mean, I don't like the unshaven stems, the unstripped stems, however you want to call it. So that's definitely an odd texture, at least for me. Definitely an awesome. Just had a heart attack. A Vindicator, you were in a cave. You were on peaceful because it was testing. Hold on, Arceus. Catherine, I'll get to your comment in just a quick moment, but I want to mention this for Arceus. Are you in the snapshot? Because, first of all, pillagers, obviously, they're supposed to be hostile, meaning peaceful. They would have to despawn. They would not spawn in the first place. So I'm wondering if it's possible, like, something is broken in the snapshot, causing them to spawn when they're not supposed to. So that's definitely odd. And your favorite wood, 2 plus saying dark prismarine and birch slabs in the right areas. It's amazing. So you're talking the warp stuff, I imagine. Ooh, actually, you've got a good thought there. That actually sounds really awesome. Okay. The magic dudes, the evokers. But even still, they're supposed to not spawn in peaceful. Oh, you were talking dark oak. You were talking dark oak. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like an interesting color palette. But at the same time, like, think about it, like, it's a similar color palette between the warp stuff and the prismarine stuff. It's a very somewhat similar color palette, so that's why I thought that's what you meant. So hopefully you get where I'm coming from with that. 1.12.2. Actually, now that you mention it, I was planning on doing my own personal mod pack with some friends as well. But I don't really have an easy way of setting up a server at the moment. But on the subject, like, the mods I was using are also 1.12.2. I want to get into mod packs a little bit more, at least specifically on Java, because that definitely is something that, first of all, I know a lot of people enjoy. Like, obviously, that seems to be rather popular in YouTube. Yeah, you completely agree with the new wood, but you don't have it. You've got the snapshots. I mean, obviously, you can't play it in your mod packs. That much is true, but you have access to the snapshots. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, I was trying to make my own custom mod pack with just random stuff that I found. Some of them, like, is, like, some odd decisions, but I mean, look at Crazy Craft. That's actually extremely popular, and when it first came out, like, they came up with completely random, obscure mods. Yeah, you can do it on Twitch. I think you can. I have to double check I actually reset my computer a while back because I had some issues that I couldn't figure out why the issues existed, and so I basically lost my Twitch app. So I haven't actually even reinstalled it just yet, so I'll have to do that. Alright, yeah, you did Pixelmon back, you just hop on for fun. Actually, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that recently, not Arceus. Wow, I get you guys confused for no real reason. Because, like, my brain is not in the right spot, I guess. Yeah, exactly, Arceus. At least you guys are both okay. Wow, I am not doing well today, I suppose. Alright, so I mean, I think I did a fairly decent job for the sake of this stream. I'm not going to end this stream off just yet, but I want to briefly show you this other personal survival world that I've actually been... Yeah, at least I'm not calling you guys someone that isn't here. You're absolutely correct. But like I was initially saying, I want to briefly show you the other survival world that I've been working on. This was the survival world that I was working on personally, just to kind of prepare myself for this particular world that I'm doing for you guys for videos and streams. Because I just wanted to, like, experiment around, see what I could do with it. At least in the snapshot. Where? It's right here. There we go. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've not really had any issues. I probably should back them up, but I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, this is not the world that you guys are gonna be seeing for the sake of the Zervival series. But this is what I have been personally working on. I'm going to save most of the work for that particular series for videos and streams. But this is what I've been working on. I mean, there's definitely a lot of work to do, that's for sure, but this is what I've been working on. And you guys probably already saw this, that's for sure, but Warped and Crimson. I looked at them in the completely opposite order. But yeah, we got these from the Nether, which actually, speaking of, I don't know why this is a thing, okay? I realize that we're still in snapshots and things could very well change. I'm well aware of that. But all this Nylium that I ended up getting was gotten without Silk Touch. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's something that was overlooked, but I got all that without Silk Touch. Actually, let me correct myself. It's not completely true. Some amount of this I got without Silk Touch. The rest of it was Netherrack Thy Bone Meal. But regardless, what I did get was without Silk Touch, and I don't understand it. Because you'd think, because like, in the overworld, you need Silk Touch to be able to pick up, like, mycelium. You need it to pick up grass blocks. You need it for things like that. You need it for glass. There's a lot of things you need Silk Touch for. I did not expect Nylium to be included in the list of things that do not require it. Like, that just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Yeah, over here, this is, I was originally gonna try to fish over here in the last snapshot, but, the last snapshot fishing was broken. I couldn't fish at all. Like, you throw your bobber into the water, and when the fish actually bit the reel, you couldn't reel it in until it was done bobbing down. Yeah, hi, RDW, nice to see you. Nylium, it's basically the grass of the overworld. Yeah, this is where I was originally growing, all of my, warped, trees. By RDW, nice to see you here. Really quick, I should probably mention this. I'm just briefly showing off my personal survivable world before I go back to the one that I use for the actual streams and videos, because I figured people might be interested in seeing it. So this is not the world that you are going to expect to see in future videos and streams. I just wanted to show it off very briefly. But yeah, maybe they didn't make it to where it breaks, it turns into magma because they made its own. See, you can make the same argument with, like I previously mentioned, grass blocks and like mycelium and things like that, because that's pretty much the same boat that Nylium is in. So I personally feel like it's just an overlooked feature. That's what my personal thought process is. I think it was just overlooked. Maybe it's a bug that still needs to be fixed. And something I did not think about, I'm not wearing any gold. And we're in a Crimson Forest, so these guys are not going to be friendly towards me. I wanted to show you guys this very briefly. There was actually a, bug in... There's actually still this bug in the game. I was thinking it would be fixed by now, but no. Look at this. These guys are, they're floating. Like, I don't understand this. Like, these guys are, like, legit floating. This guy... I think he's floating, but it's not super obvious. And yeah, I had to make, like, obscure platforms because, unfortunately, like, I had a hard time getting to any of them. But yeah, actually, Arceus, like, this is the Nylium right here. Yeah, they're basically lava walkers, but they're broken right now. They're not actually walking in the lava. They're floating above it. Kenny Vesco, what is your texture? I am... Oh, hi. Oh, well, okay. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? Oh, jeez, you are not gonna be friendly. You are definitely not gonna. I did not expect that. Kenny, I want to get to your comment, that's for sure. But at the same time, like, I am really nervous right now. Please go back to the overworld. Please go back to the overworld. Thank you! Now loading the overworld. Wow! I knew it was gonna be a mistake not having any gold. Okay, now let me answer your question, Kennedy. Okay, so first off, this is just the basic texture pack for the game. But there's a little bit more to that because I'm actually using what's known as vanilla tweaks. Because this is not like, I did not modify any of these textures because that's part of the Nether update. I think I've shown off pretty much everything that this particular world has to offer for the time being. I could, technically speaking, go to that warped forest. The issue with that is, well, these striders, they're broken at the moment. Exhume avoids vanilla tricks. That is actually correct. So this is the well, this is Java edition, so it's the snapshots, but I guess the best way to answer it is an actual yes. Alright, you know what? I could take you out if I really wanted to, but I'm just gonna go inside. But technically speaking, yes, you are correct. Alright. There's that, there's the personal, the world that I've been working on. Actually, one of the more recent videos that I released was actually on this particular world. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and go back to the actual Zervival series that I use for videos and streams, because I just wanted to show you guys that briefly. I thought you guys might actually like to see it. I mean, it's far from like being like what I want it to be, but at the same time, it's not too bad. I actually did not realize it was nighttime. I just did that without thinking. It's actually not too bad. Actually, hold on. Where will I go? Besides just straight up digging underground, because that's fairly obvious. Where do I go to find the best spots to get instant lava? Like a lava pool, because there have been like pieces of flowing lava in some nearby areas. A desert? Well, there's one over there. You know, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I have not always found lava in the desert, but I do know it just actually spawned there. So you actually do have a good point. Let's go ahead and do that. That's usually your best bet, but any biomes have a chance. I mean, that is technically correct. You are not wrong. Neither of you guys are actually wrong, by any means necessary. But I don't always find lava in deserts. Oh, a really good question. Actually, hold on. I was literally just thinking, like, how am I gonna transport, like, 10 buckets of lava from there to here without wasting a lava iron to, make that many buckets? But then I realized I could just move my portal. You usually find them in plains, like, I usually do that, and your creeper farm looks overgrown. Definitely interesting to know. I think. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That's perfect. I've got plenty of iron. Dang, I'm just gonna shut up. Okay, so I'm actually gonna make myself a second bucket, or 2 buckets, technically speaking. If I do that, and I can do that to do that. There we go. It's gonna say, why not go to the Nether, but no gold armor. Yeah, that is very true. What I suppose I could do is I could go to the Nether, expect for the worst, and if I don't spawn in another, I was about to say Nether Waste, but no, that's not, it's a Crimson Forest I need to be careful of. But, if I don't spawn in a Crimson Forest, then I can go explore, but if I do, like, I can be just as cautious as possible, look around for just a little bit, and if I don't feel safe, just go home. I mean, that's probably one of the better options. Also, like, is there a Coral reef biome somewhere nearby, because I was sworn just a moment ago I saw tropical fish. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, it sounds like that would be the fastest without really searching the overworld. Can you clarify what you mean? Because obviously I know that going through nether portals in the nether is faster because 8 blocks in the overworld is 1 in the nether. I know that for a fact, but I'm a little bit confused on like what other context you're trying to give me. No. There is. I see no. I did not grab a shovel. I cannot speak apparently, and the reason why I'm thinking about a shovel is to get some of the sand taken out really quickly so I can make an infinite water source for nether portal. Going into the nether, because if you spawn near lava, it's just going to be from portal where you want to put lava. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hold on. Why don't I just grab my boat and take it with me? Things go a little bit easier. Because I can't guarantee I'm gonna find it immediately, being able to go back to the water. I've done that way too many times. You got a good point. I mean, you're definitely not wrong. Ooh, okay, my gosh. I'm getting lag. It's a snapshot, so lag is to be expected. But I do at least see lava already, which is cool. That is definitely awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat. I need to. There we go. Definitely out of food at this point. This is my only... Do allocate more memory to the game. I need to figure out how, because I'm not a computer expert. Alright, so if I do this. 1 and 2 like that. There we go. This should be fine. Do that. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is if I just dig out... I dig out this. There we go. And I can go ahead and do this multiple times, obviously, because that's going to be the fastest way. That, lava, and water. There we go. This is this is definitely the fastest way to get a nether portal going, that's for sure. Oh, that's not where I want to put it. It's a little bit of walking around, that's for sure, but at the same time, like, it gets the job done. Do that. Awesome. So we're about halfway there. Not quite, but fairly close. Alright. I think if I just do 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. And there we go. This is gonna be our first trip. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be our very first trip to the Nether. I'm not planning on exploring it in this stream. I just want to see where we spawn and if I actually need gold armor before I do anything. Because obviously piglins, like, that's gonna be a problem if I have nothing gold. Alright, so I'm gonna go about doing this. To get the lava up here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely putting the water down. I'm already doing that. I need to get up there so I can start putting more pieces of lava. There we go, just like that. Okay. something I could potentially do is I could just make a wall of sand around the area. Did I just hear a wandering trader? Dude, what are you doing here? This should be a like fact for Minecraft. By the way, I don't think I've seen you at all during this stream, Marble Track. Nice to see you here, by the way. But yeah, this is something that a lot of people actually legitimately do. Because it's how you get to another UHC, which I have never done. I am not brave enough. I am absolutely terrible at PvP. I did not know you spawn here. Do you have anything good? Not really. I mean, I expected as much, but sometimes you can find something fairly decent. That's what a lot of people don't seem to get. I mean, it's not often, that's for sure. Yes, I'm actually in the Nether snapshot. I'm actually in the Nether snapshot, so we're actually going to get to see, like, the Warped Forest and Crimson Forest, things like that, the Soul Sand Valleys. But yeah, that's actually what I'm using right now. If I do this, that should give me at least some room to go ahead and get the last two pieces. How did I not think of this? I'm building another portal. How did I not think of this? I do not have a flint and steel. I am an idiot. Again, what else is new? Alright, so we're gonna have another portal built, but it's not gonna be activated. Go figure that one out. I can get in a decent spot so I can reach both. Right there. Gotcha. And last but not least, one more. There we go. And with this one, this should be the last one for another portal, because I was an idiot and didn't grab a flint and steel. Okay, come on, come on. Gotcha, finally. Quick question, are you using a client for Java to reduce lag in any stream or video in Java? Lag is what I meant. I mean, I'm just using basic OBS right now. I realize it's not a good answer, and also, like, usually whenever I play Java, I like to have Optifine, because it does, like, make the game a little bit more playable, helps reduce lag, but there is no Optifine for the snapshots. If you get wood, you can light with the lava. Catching a piece of wood on fire it's a lot slower, but if you don't have flint and steel, it works after a while. You are correct. But if I have a flint and steel with me, I go to the Nether, and a gas decides to blow up my portal, at least I have a way of lighting it up fairly easily, because the Nether wood does not burn. And so that trick does not work. Plus, it's nighttime. I kind of want to go to sleep. So, yeah. Also, we already passed the 2-hour mark. I was not paying attention. Not that matters. Like, definitely had a lot of fun, that's for sure. Actually, I don't think I've mentioned this for quite some time. YouTube recently gave me access to Super Chat. So if you want to, like, donate a little bit of money to so I can make some better content, which is obviously optional. Apparently, I can't sleep right now. That's a bummer. But you definitely can go ahead and do that. And I did mention this one just a little bit recently. I did get approved to get memberships, but they're gonna take a couple of weeks to, like, properly give me the okay, because I don't have them enabled just yet. Alright, so I knew there were mobs nearby. Obviously. I mean, it's completely optional. You don't have to, but it's an option now. But yeah, if you have something you want to, you definitely can. That's about as good as I can do for right now. What, I might as well go ahead and take these out. take these guys out. Because if they're gonna prevent me from sleeping, it's the last thing I need. Thank you! Thank you! Actually, this is probably a good thing that my plan is to go ahead and, try to build a boat in the middle of the water. Because at least then that way, the only thing I really have to deal with is drowns, but at the same time, if I put my bed high enough above the water, even if there are drowns nearby, they're not going to affect my ability to sleep. I feel like is probably why that sort of thing is actually pretty good. There you go. More water. Wheat. Bread. Wow, my brain went in like 7 different directions at once. Wow, okay. So I have the iron for basically the steel, the flint and steel. I have gravel. Only 1 piece of gravel, but I have gravel. I just have to go ahead and turn it into flint. You're gonna be right back. Okay, Arceus, awesome. Go and do that so that I can go ahead and. Oh right, I can't even do it that way. I'm trying to be resourceful. Didn't work. This is gonna be so annoying to do. Oh well, that works. That definitely works. And there you go. Awesome. You know what? Before I go to the nether, probably grab some soil, actually. I'm gonna put that up. I know I could probably just use my switch offhand button. You know what? I could take it. You know, I'll take a stone shovel. I will do that. Grab some soul sand, soul soils. One of the two. Does it really matter? No, not really. Because I could do soulfire stuff. That's a thing I could definitely do, is soulfire stuff. That might not be a bad idea for lighting for the pirate ship that I have planned, actually. It would definitely look cool, because if we're doing a ghost ship, the blue fire, despite producing less light, would make it all that more awesome to look at. Of course, at the same time, I would have to make sure that the little tiny amount of light that Soulfire stuff does give off, I have to use more of it because otherwise mobs would spawn like crazy, which I definitely don't want. Biscuit, long time no see, I don't recognize your username, so if you could give me a reminder, but regardless, I'm glad you're here on the stream. It's definitely awesome, that's for sure. Right, so here we go. Nether. Oh yeah, I forgot. The lava was flowing a little bit when I was using the buckets. Right. Not where I wanted to put that. There we go. Awesome. Here we go. Finally. First time into the nether. First time into, it's vacant. I actually think I might remember you. We are in the Crimson Forest, and not only that, on top of a, crimson, warped, fungus. A bane of pigs on your mod pack. I have no idea what you actually mean by that, to be honest. This is definitely an odd spawn. We're on top. Not just in the Crimson Forest. On top of one of the trees. I mean, whatever. I mean, that's definitely weird. The weapon, though, Tinker's Construct. Okay, you know what? Fair. That's fair. Alright, so Crimson Forest is not what I wanted, but since I don't have gold right now, since it's a Crimson Forest and I don't have gold right now to make armor, the piglins are definitely going to get mad at me pretty much instantly, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, if I can at least get 4 pieces of gold for boots, that's at least the minimum I figured out that you need to make sure you're safe. It's definitely the least amount of protection of any piece of armor, but because it's gold, it doesn't matter a lot, because at least the piglins tolerate you, is how Mojang put it. They don't like you, but if you wear gold, they tolerate you. Which is at least a positive. So at least we know where we're spawning. We are going to have to do some searching in order to find a warped forest so that we can get some warped stuff. But at the same time, I definitely, 100% for sure, need gold before I go in there, because otherwise I am going to get absolutely mauled pretty much in... Well, actually, no, not instantly, but close enough. I use OBS, just regular OBS. There are other versions that claim to be OBS, like for example, I know there's Streamlabs OBS. I've definitely heard of that, but I just use regular OBS. Actually not too terribly bad. Too bad that I wasn't able to get like any proper materials from the Nether. But again, like I said, like I want to get gold first and foremost for at least 1 piece of armor so that the piglins don't immediately come after me. When you try recording, it was very laggy and choppy. That might be either A, your system, very potentially, because I know my previous system was absolute crap, or B, whatever settings you have set up, because sometimes that does actually make a difference. I obviously don't know what your setup is, but that is something that I have found out. But regardless, unfortunately, I'm sorry to have to do this, guys, but I'm actually going to go ahead and end off the stream. And I do plan, the plan is that I'm going to do alternations between videos on this world and streams. That's the plan. So I can't guarantee that's going to happen 100% of the time, but that is what the plan actively is. I will do what I can to try to stick to that, but things happen off camera. I'm sure every single one of you guys understand this. So if it doesn't end up happening, yeah, but regardless, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. Or more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Stews. Thank you guys for watching, and for that, I'll see you guys later.